next project?
Uh,
We're just trying to get more stuff that doesn't really get used.
yeah, chipping away at the porch,
The
Yeah.
porch?
second level porch,
Oh.
and replace the vacuum belts.
Oh, will you look up whatever it's like a vacuum repair place. It's really close to Depena and Ventura. It's somewhere like right at the bottom of the hill. It can't be further than within like one or two lights of that.
Okay.
On Ventura Boulevard. It says something like vacuum repair in title, or vacuum service and repair.
Sure.
And then I'll call and give the guy the model number and see if we can get just the belt instead of all the service and all the crap. Because all it takes is the Phillips head screwdriver to get to the belt.
Okay. I'll look it up on Yelp. Me and Chelsea. Hey, that's Chelsea. And Mom as a kid. Donna, Danusha. Betty, Dad's mom. James, Edward Schaefer's mom. Betty. Dad and his brother. Mom's an only child. Oh, first painting I did. There's 2 suns to help the plants grow twice as strong. Yay! I don't remember how it was. Nice, so we're starting to clean up Dad's situation. He's 69 years old. Doing pretty good. Yeah. This is how he goes to bed every night. And to my kids who are watching this, believe me, your grandma. God, calling Mom grandma. God. And she lives very tidy, like it would be in a magazine. Okay. Let's see. That's Uncle Bob. And that's my dad. And that's their dad, James. No one's ever called him Senior. Died before Chelsea was even born. There's a whole lot of her stuff. Yeah, this house, I just realized right now, is a storage container. I think I realized that previously too. That's a picture I took. So as you can tell by the looks of things, I'm trying to clean up this whole house, and it's going pretty good so far. I mean, there used to be a carpet here and other things, but yeah. So let's see how framing wise this is gonna look. Looks very dark. That's how it looks. Do. Vacuum cleaner. Got that from a friend, Cassie, or acquaintance I doubt I'm ever going to see her again. Let's try over here. That's one way to frame it. Let's see. I'm going to be sitting in this chair. God, I didn't put any gel in there. Okay. Imagine this, but slicker. Can you do that? Good. Because I did not put any product in my hair today. But whatever. Here's your dad with flowing hair. Or husband. Or whomever is watching this. Because Lord knows I'm not going to be watching this. I mean, look how young I am. I don't have any wrinkles here or here. It's insane, isn't it? I mean, there's something here. Mm-hmm. Pretty fresh face, isn't it? Okay. The year is April 30th, 2016. I am Nicholas Wyatt Schaefer Knocker, turning 26 tomorrow. So this is me transitioning out of being 25. End of a quarter century. Led up to 5 years old now. 6'3" or 6'4", depending if this is Europe or not. People find that funny. I have no idea why, to be honest, but you just keep rolling with it. Guess older generations are just so lackluster in their existences that they find anything out of the norm to be amusing. But I suppose that's what entertainment is and why so many people go to movies. Oh, people used to go to movies. I just know the movie theater industry is dying. It's very obvious it cannot last. I mean, I know people are bored and they gotta go out and do something, but hopefully at some point someone's gonna figure out something that gets people off their butts and out of the house. Okay, let's see, how am I doing? I'm going to Art Center, College of Design in Pasadena. I was in illustration, bouncing around because I was looking for the animation department. Very unhelpful people, made me waste 4 terms. A term is 3 months, and it costs like too many thousands of dollars to say. But on average now, it's a little over 3, nearly 4. I don't even like to look at it. Every time Dad has to pay for it, he just gets more depressed and becomes more of a hoarder of useless possessions. And as you can tell, that's driven me to live in cleanup mode. I'm replacing a leg on this, okay? That's why it's upside down. Let's see. All my grandparents are dead. I'm living with the inevitability of my parents' death. Mom says, you can do with whatever you want with my ashes and everything. Dad once told me when I was 18 and again when I was 21, once you and Chelsea don't need me anymore, I'm just gonna kill myself. You know, the whole Japanese mentality of like, oh, suicide, you're taking the burden off your family, it's very honorable. Oh, no, that's not why they do that all the time, but some people throw themselves in front of trains. Anyway, he has since apologized for it, and he does now say that he is glad to be alive just so he can see where Chelsea and I go with our lives. Yeah, I hear that too. It's pretty annoying. God, wait, just had to check. This is actually still recording. 9 minutes? Okay, don't want this to go on forever, but I'm going to be doing this series from now on to go with the fact that I'm no longer young. Like I believe it was in the last month where I had a conversation with an 18-year-old. There were 2 18-year-olds, but the girl brought up where she's like, man, I'm glad Obama is getting out of office. It feels like he's been president forever. And I was like, it has not. been that long that she's been pressed in 8 years. I mean, it just felt like it flew by. And then I realized, oh yeah, like back in 9/11, they were. Wait, it's 2016. I'm not good at math, okay? I mean, I never knew anything. So, I was 11. To 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 15 years ago? 9/11 was 15 years ago? They were 3 years old. Oh my god. I couldn't believe it because everyone has a 9/11 story. That was like the thing for at least 2004, where everyone just like lived in this whole scared shitless mentality of like, oh my god, are we about to experience a terrorist attack? Are we all going to die soon? Is this guy a terrorist? I mean, I couldn't go into a subway and take pictures for fun without even the working crews being like, you can't take pictures in here. It's against the law. They will arrest you. They'll give you a ticket or something. And that's not true because it's a public government-owned place. It's community free-for-all there. It's like they think, oh, he's taking pictures so he can later know where to put a bomb or something. I don't really understand. It's perplexing. Even when they were kind of out there, just like, oh, I think that's illegal. It's like, no, it's a public place. If the public can see it, you can take pictures of it. That's what the paparazzi follows by to get away with their nonsense. And like, I remember going into a hotel once, and I just like tried to better my skills socializing and talk to people, even if it was the hotel staff. And I couldn't walk a few feet away from a bag I put down. And then security just came up to me and was like, is this your bag? Actually, no, that's exaggerated. They were more like, is this your bag? I'm gonna have to ask you to go back to it or take it up. Or I'm gonna have to inspect it, something. And like I look around and everyone is, well, not everyone, but like a great number of strangers are just looking at me. And it's like, they really think I might be a threat? It's not something that is based on logic though. That's what I have to remind myself. There's logic where you're thinking mathematically, factually, and then emotionally. Fear, anger, happiness, it's all chemical based. We're organic beings. One of many things I hope gets fixed with robots. Sorry, not artificial intelligence, robotic intelligence. Nope, machine intelligence. That's what Brett told me. The guy with the long hair and long face. That's Brett Castle Townsend. A good friend of mine. Yeah, he's been around me long enough that I should call him that. Oh, and if my kids are watching this, or kid, that's your grandfather, James Edward Schaefer. He's much taller standing up. Oh, I don't know if you noticed his leg marks, but, okay. Like, somewhere in the mid-'80s, he was playing b-ball in the hoops. Then, it had to be earlier than that, like he was my age or something. He was playing b-ball one day with the hoops, got stuck on the ring, and then when he came down, just popped right out his kneecap. His dad, my grandfather, your great-grandfather, took him to see the doctor, said, I'm gonna make it better than God. And he did. And then Dad did the other leg a few years later. So he has both lines on there. I used to wonder as a kid, because, when you get circumcised, I thought, oh, is this like that? When am I gonna get my leg marks? When am I gonna get like marks like that, like I have on my back? I don't know if can you still see growth marks on there. I don't know. But, yeah. That was a tangent. A very long, winding tangent. Really? Someone's doing backyard work? Oh, I didn't even know we had one of those. We have a guy doing that. Who knew? You know what? You deserve to see how fresh-faced I can be. How fresh-faced. Gun soap. Gun-toting soap. Used to be a gun soap. So, yeah, okay. This is me. Whoa, my hair looks stupider than I thought it did. Yeah. Everyone's doing really short hair now, like just like really army short, spiky and gelled. Okay. Oh. God, I look like I'm from the 60s. 70s? It's more clean cut than that. You know, people were clean cut all the time. But like, earlier half of this decade, you know? Oh, look at that view. Wasn't that noise just kind of ruining the view? Sound oversight. I think... Yeah, I'd choose being deaf over hearing. You can't hear a threat coming your way, but you get to see a lot of cool things. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Oh, this whole thing. Got that from Betty, your great-grandma. The one on the landing I showed you. Ain't that kind of racist looking. It's funny, though. It's only racist because it's a different ethnic. If you exaggerate aspects of a white person, though, then no one cares. In this evolving time, everything's getting more fluid. I often wonder, like, because there's people that definitely are prejudiced or unaware that they're saying prejudiced things, but they are just ignorant. And then there's the white knight like people who are like, you should be more PC, you should respect other cultures, and like always kind of be on this guard-like thing of whatever you're doing so you don't offend anyone. Which makes sense. I mean, it's been a rough decade. I guess people are just so sick of it that they're just so riled up now. They just feel like it is our responsibility to make sure everything gets justice because the law ain't doing anything. Government is failing us like hell. God, it's such a terrible time. Oh, this is like during Ted Cruz and Donald Trump, and Bernie Sanders. I wish I had Bernie Sanders. I know he's not going to make it, but oh, and Hillary Clinton, who's probably going to be the president, because I mean, Donald Trump. Oh God, like over a year ago, that guy was just on my mind because he was such a weird character, but now it's like, this is what politics are. I can't even imagine what politics are going to be like after this. At least it's less boring. All the politicians were just like faking emotions. I'm sure Trump is faking a lot of his emotions too, but it feels more lively, at least. It's more entertaining, sure, but we're losing prestige and respectability. Then again, when we were doing that, it was boring and no one cared. So, these people care now. It's getting turbulent. But hey, female president. I remember watching Animaniacs, and like there was this Pinky and the Brain episode where they became their own nation. They had to go to the White House and talk politics with the Clintons. The Clintons. That's how I always thought of it. And like, but they went to the White House, and Bill was portrayed as this bumbling buffoon, like he's a nice guy, but he doesn't know what he's doing. And Hillary was the one that's like talking the serious shit with them about like, oh, let's talk economics, import, export, so on and so forth. And I'm like, huh, so Bill and Hillary are president. So when you get elected to the White House, the husband and wife are the couple that are running the country, which makes sense to a kid because your parents are the couple in charge of running your life. So a couple running a country means they're running all the family's lives. Makes sense to me. And it actually makes a lot of sense right now. And again, Bush era. What did they call this? Edison Blue Amberol record. So this is an Edison record. You like put a needle on this and it plays as it spins around. That's old to me. How old does this look to you? Look at that fucking asshole. And I do mean this guy's an asshole. He is a terrible person. Like, only now are people starting to become aware of how terrible Edison was and took people's patents and ideas. And yeah, like, he's the business owner, and he took credit for a lot of people that worked under him or did work with. And he's pretty much the reason Hollywood came over here to escape his monopoly over on the East Coast. What am I talking this about? I gotta get personal. Okay. Going to an art school, had to start over again, and I just finished my first term after 4 terms, and now it feels like a waste of money. And one of those ladies was all like, it wasn't a waste of money, you learned valuable experiences. And she did that whole wide, you ever get like one of those ladies that's just giving you wide-eyed, broad smile, and they're saying things that seem like she got it from a cue card that you just automatically say to comfort people that has no substance to it at all. Like, it seems like they're trying to be kind to you. It's like, yeah, you want to go along with it because it seems rude not to, because they're being nice-ish. They're just not good at it. But you know what? They're just terrible people that are trying to get you to bugger off. It's just a fake smile. That's what's critical about right now, the time I'm living in. Everyone is both fake and wanting to be more open and honest, and also shut their mouths about saying bad things about other people. Mostly white guys. People are saying a lot of things about white guys, which is interesting. I get it, but like women will be like, oh, you know how men are, they're always doing this and that. And I'm like, what did I do? And this happened at Swap Meet. And I said, what did I do? And then the lady was like, oh, you know. You know what you did. And I'm like, wait, so it's bad to say things about women, black people, etc., It's weird how it's always on black people. I mean, aren't we also on the Sikh people, one with the turbans? But I guess people are expecting to know, like, oh, we're not generalizing white guys. Well, we are, but specifically, no, we're not talking about you, Wyatt. It's just very unusual logic. I mean, I'm gay and autistic. I make jokes about that all the time. I mean, I remember, especially gay things. It's like funny. It's like, huh, that's gay. And I'm like, no, this is gay. Yeah, I wouldn't even do the pose. I'd just be like, no, that's not gay. This is gay. And they'd be like, what? Me! Stupid! People get so upset. I remember one girl being like, I saw these two guys on the subway who were like, huh, that's gay. You're gay. You're gay. And she was like, and I went right up to them and I told them, that's offensive. You should be ashamed of yourself. And everyone was laughing like, yeah, support, yeah, LGBT. I'm like, you people are so fucking up your own asses. And I asked, oh, can you get AIDS through spit? And everyone laughed like, oh, you joker. But everyone in the room's laughing, so it seems like, no, I'm really trying to ask. You can, I guess. Small enough degree. I mean, it's in the blood, little cuts and all that, but not even that, like saliva in itself. But the body has enough body acids to get rid of that. It's like that minute. I found that out later, again, thanks to Brett. But everyone's so hypocritical, man. I'm just at the point where I'm skipping ignorant and overly cautious white knight that doesn't really understand what they're protecting, because they're just like out of control with it. They're like, you shouldn't do things offensive. You shouldn't take things from this culture into yours. And it's like, they're not doing anything offensive. They're just incorporating it into theirs. They're spreading the culture's ideals. They're learning about each other. I mean, English is a bastardized language from like 4 different other languages. Clothing, this is from Ireland, Scotland, kilts and all that. I mean, if you don't spread ideas and aspects of cultures, they stagnate and become isolated. What do you expect, man? I like to think I'm at the point where I'm just past all, and I don't even care about what they consider sensitive subject matters. Probably because I like doing comedy. Well, I'm not being funny right now because trying to be more straightforward. And also, I'm an artistic person where anything that offends or is considered sacred or private or personal, the people just avoid, or like, let us not speak of it, for it is a curse. Or let us not notice this in its full depth, because why think about it too hard? I am supposed to like grab from the bottom and put in their faces. Be like, this is here. Do not put it aside. Do not just remark on it so callously or vaguely. Like, notice the details of this aspect, this, aspect of existence. Just like, whatever, man. Oh, weird thing about this decade, this time, everyone's wearing, like, gradient colors, like, from black to white and all the grays in between, and blue jeans. Like, really unsaturated, like, dark hued colors. Like, you don't want them to be vivid, you don't want them to be neon, you don't want them to be very bright, sunny, you don't want to be colorful. You have to be very dark and unsaturated, or very, not even pastel colors, I guess, like every once in a while. And plaid is everywhere. I didn't even realize how much plaid I had. Like, look at this. Look at this closet. Oh, actually mine's pretty alright, but I never wear this. Like maybe some Green's Army clothes that I get because I don't even know why. Look at how much black this is. Look how boring this is. There's like a couple of colors. And like red. That is the most colorful color anyone ever uses. Everyone's getting so generalized. They want to express themselves as hipsters, I guess. Or in personality, but no one wants to be a character anymore because that's saved for Comic-Con, I guess. Butts my ass. That's over there, right? Butts my ass. There. Something I offhandedly said once. Oh, yeah, so Dad's 69, Mom is getting up in her 60s. Their minds are probably going to start going. Oh, Mark Sperling's a cool guy. I guess I'll reveal more family details next year. God. This blonde guy. Of all the times in the world. But anyway. Let's see how my body looks at this time frame. So, kids, I don't know how old you are or how much you care about seeing your dad. But I'm doing it because I know what my body is going to look like, and I've seen plenty of naked people. Alright. I'm only going to go to the underpants, so... I should have gotten tweezers. Yep. So on and so forth. I was so flexible. Just like this phone. Oh, that's more of a lack of... Crap, what was it called? Yeah, Watch Magic School Bus episode. God, I wonder if they're gonna bring that back. That'd be a cool thing to have again. A reboot of Magic School Bus. Huh. Maybe if I work in cartoons, I can work on that. But, yeah, hopefully school gets better. Hopefully life gets better. Sister's going to Africa to help with the water problem that they're having there, even though they have the straws. But she's going to pass out straws or help with something medical. She's so... Chelsea. I don't know what she's... I mean, she moved to San Diego for a minute, and then she was working at a military base, and then she got paranoid and crazy that the government was watching everywhere she went. Thought any guy, oh, that guy behind me, he's watching me, he's following me, the government's gonna kill me. And she threw her phone in the toilet. Mom had to take her into like one of those psychiatry wings in a hospital because she just went crazy at the hairdressers and just started talking complete nonsense about how they were after her, gonna kill her, even though she's an employee there. I don't know, it's like she had heat stroke from the apartment. That's the excuse we're going with anyway, because I don't know what to do about it. It was fucking crazy. She was talking fucking crazy. She doesn't know what to do with relationships. She keeps picking terrible guys that she admits, oh, he kind of reminded me of Dad, and I broke up with him because of that, or, oh yeah, I shouldn't have gotten this apartment with him. And then she smiles, and she keeps getting all these parking tickets that cost over hundreds of dollars each, over and over and over. And she laughs, and I'm like, yeah, that's a bad thing. It's like, I know, like, she has been taught bad social skills or structure, but I'm the autistic one here. Apparently. And thank God, because apparently being sane means you're absolutely insane. Just goddamn. She hangs around terrible, terrible people. I'm gonna die someday. My bones are gonna get so weak. God, how pathetic is my body? Probably not as bad as it is now. Now. This is the past now. That's the fucked up thing, isn't it? I'm living in the past constantly. The future is always coming at me. And the past is always the present. No, the present is always becoming the past. So where's the window for now, then? If right now is the past. Is there a no now, then? I can never find the right words. I can write it down, though. If you happen to spot this sketchbook, where's the front of this guy? There might be some good writing in this one. God, how old must this look to you guys? It actually looks pretty old right now. So, probably not too bad. Mouse character. Trying to just do anything while I have the time, because everything's just gonna get older and older and more close to what you know as the present. Now, that one's pretty colorful. Anything, god damn it. You know what, it's good that things are changing. It seems, at least we're gonna get some sort of ground as things change. Some substance of where we are. Change means you're changing into something. And something is better than whatever this is. Okay. I can't think of anything. This is Nicholas Wyatt Schaefer. 25 years of age, turning into 26 years of age. If there's anything further, yeah, hopefully I'm going to be starting to smart up to putting things on Facebook.